all, it's your girl Tiffany, Madam Luscious Black Beauty, your poetic psychic Pisces High Priestess, aka the light that shines like a diamond, also known as your modern day nun, one whom isn't within a coven, a convent, or a covenant. I do thank you all for listening and for watching on today. If you would be so kind to please like, share, and subscribe, it would be greatly, greatly appreciated. For those of you who are listening and watching, please remember that these messages may apply to your past, your present, or your future, as well as these messages may apply to you, your lover, your family, your friends, your co-workers, your neighbors, complete strangers, honey, or any and everyone in between that you may or may not know. So with that being said, guys, we are going to get into this reading, okay? Let me light this sage real quick. We're going to cleanse and clear the energy, and then we're going to get into the overall messages. Okay. I do hope everyone is doing well and feeling well on today. Okay, guys. So the first message we have here is inside job. So there is some type of inside job that is going on with something, okay? Some type of setup, plots, plans, schemes, okay? Several people involved in an inside job here, okay? This has to do with human traffickers here, abductions, kidnappings, and such, okay? We also have nurse here. Somebody is an RN, a LPN, an NA, or HACN, okay? Which is a home health care nurse, okay? A nurse's assistant, registered nurse, or licensed practitioner nurse, okay? Now, there could be a nurse who is tied into some type of human trafficking operation, or tied into, have some type of connection to human traffickers here. But Spirit is saying that this is an inside job here. We have here, beware of the snakes trying to come into your life to harm or fool you. Monday, and they're dangerous here, okay? We're going to see what else comes out here, okay? This nurse is either working with some human traffickers, is involved in a human trafficking operation here, okay? Or somebody could be trying to abduct a nurse, okay? But it looks like this nurse is involved in some type of human trafficking operation, okay? We're going to see what comes out here. This is a bad situation all the way around. But if this nurse works like at a children's hospital or something like that, and children are coming up missing out of the hospital, or really any nursing facility or whatever, but we all know that younger people are abducted and kidnapped and trafficked the most here. So we're going to figure out what's really going on here, okay? So let's clarify. Spirit, please clarify inside job. Please clarify inside job. Okay, so we have here road trip, okay? Somebody is obviously traveling, okay? That would go into trafficking here, okay? This could be any mode of travel, okay? Someone could be in a... this could be by train, by flight, by bus, by car, by truck, by van, anything like that, okay? But this is my travel time due card, okay? So there is a major operation that is going on that has to do with some type of traveling, which somebody is particularly traveling somewhere to pull off a specific job, quote unquote, that they have, okay, that is tied into human trafficking here, okay? So somebody is moving around, somebody's taking journeys, taking trips, traveling different places to different locations, okay? Going to different specific destined spots or sites, okay, to, I feel like, abduct someone. Spirit, clarify human traffickers. Clarify human traffickers. Okay, so we have here, this is my orphan card here, okay? So this is about a child, okay? This child in particular is an orphan child. Like, this card talks about several different things, okay? This child could either like is an orphan and may be in state's custody, the foster care system, or something like that. But it's interesting that I have on here various different things about this child that could have happened with this child, okay? Like, there could have been anything, okay? Above this child's head here, I have here kidnapping, incest, traffic victim here, okay? There's a child that's going to be kidnapped here, okay? The other thing that's brought to my attention is no family, no friends, all alone here, okay? So if this child do have family, this child's going to be left alone, and they're going to come up missing, okay? Orphan is also here on this child. If this child is in state's custody or foster care or something like that or whatever, this child is something is being set up purposely to abduct this child somewhere. But these human traffickers are abducting this child. It is set up, it's staged, okay? I feel like pre-planned, pre-arranged. This is not like you know how you hear about like those quick grab up, snatch up type of things that happen from time to time when you hear about something about, you know, somebody going missing or something like that. This is something that was set up. That's the reason why we started off with inside job, okay? Somebody is traveling specifically to a specific destined place to specifically get this child. And it's all part of a setup, a plan, a scheme, a plot. That there was several people all involved with setting this up here, okay? So no coincidence. We have my pizza card here, okay? This sits here with a nurse, okay? This speaks to child sex rings, human trafficking, satanic ritual abuse, child abuse, shipping, prostitution operations, underage porn, abductions, kidnappings, underground sex trade here. This sits here on this nurse. This nurse, okay, this really pisses me off because this is one of these people who are in power, okay? And you're supposed to be able to trust persons who are in positions of authority or power or whatever, like somebody like a doctor or a nurse or something like that. You're supposed to be able to trust these people, confide in these people, okay? Y'all, this could be any type of nurse here, okay? This could be a nurse in a school. Y'all know every schools have nurses, okay? This could be a nurse in a hospital. Wherever this nurse works, she has access to this child. And she is communicating directly with the human traffickers and the other peoples who are involved in this to abduct this child. Spirit, clarify, beware of the snakes trying to come into your life to harm or fool you. So we have the High Priestess here. This speaks to secret information, secret knowledge, okay? This speaks to, this lets us know that there are elite persons involves authority figures, persons in power. This taps into secret societies and organizations and groups and things. A lot of things are this speaks to secret information, okay? With the High Priestess here. Multiple persons know what is going on with the situation here. And they're keeping this information secret here. Somebody who holds this secret knowledge, knows what's going on, is a part of this inside job. And could have been sent into as like a middleman to you know how they send in someone to make you feel comfortable or at ease with this person, but this person is a part of the setup, and you know, all along the person knows this secret information about what's to happen with this person here. This child is also under some type of mind control or programming. This child has been brainwashed and groomed. There's some type of government experimentation that has gone on with this child. Spirit, clarify Monday. This person, we have targeted individual. On Monday, they're going to grab this child. This child is going to come up missing on a Monday. This child is being watched. This child is being targeted. Yeah. This child is going to be abducted on a Monday. Okay? With the Chariot card here. The Chariot, you know, talks about transportation. It talks about movement. Okay? Trips, journeys, relocations, travel. This child is being targeted, and they're going to be abducted and trafficked on a Monday. Spirit, clarify they're dangerous. Spirit, clarify they're dangerous. Somebody is a catfish. They're dangerous. It sits right up under this nurse. This person is into some sinister shit. This person is very dangerous. This is the type of person that comes into your life. You know, nurses usually, you know, are clean, they look clean, smell decent, talk sweet, come off as nice and caring and helpful. Is how nurses have always been seen and come off. But this nurse is catfish. Is very dangerous. And catfishing somebody, okay? To make them believe that she's a nice person and caring and loving like a nurse is supposed to be. But this woman is full of fraud, is a manipulator, is a scammer. This person is very phony and demonic here. This person is a false person. They're wearing a mask. They are not who they appear to be. This person is a deceiver. Okay? And is in on this setup. This nurse is a liar. Yeah. Yeah. And this nurse is involved with taking this child. Another child card wants to come out here. There could even be more than one child. I feel like this nurse, like, either works with these children or are close to these children. Like this nurse is like either is in some close proximity to these children, works with them either in their school, or these children are in a facility or a hospital, something. Because this nurse has direct contact with these children or this child. But this nurse is working with a human trafficking network of individuals and is in on the setup. This nurse is dangerous. Persons need to be aware to keep their distance from this person. I don't give a damn how good this person look, how well this person smell, how well this person talk, what kind of degrees this person got. Okay? How sophisticated, educated, and knowledgeable this damn person is. Spirit say stay away from the enemy when it comes to this nurse here. Because what she displays to public is not who she really is. This nurse is very sinister. Very sinister. And it's a part of this for the money. Spirit, clarify. Give us one more on that. Dangerous. Yeah, this woman, this nurse here. It's my divine feminine card to let us know that this is a feminine nurse, okay? Because y'all know males can be nurses as well. This is a woman that is very dangerous with anybody's children. And y'all will be surprised, but there's a lot of women that are used for these type of operations. Why? Because women are supposed to be nurturing, loving, caring, affectionate. You understand what I'm saying? You already drill in a child's head that they are supposed to be respectful to their elders. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Please. Thank you. May I? You already drill in your kid's head that they are supposed to be, they're supposed to bow down and worship people older than them, who are more superior than them, who are in charge, who are running things. Okay? So what they do is they get women who are supposed to be nurturing and caring or whatever. And guess what? Automatically, your children's guards are down because they think a woman can't hurt them. That's the reason why the people that run these type of operation, they get smooth, slick, evil ass women who go in. They use the women as the front runners of the whole operation to lure them in, to get them away. You understand what I'm saying? Your kid is not going to be, if a man came up to him and said, hey, come with me. Your mom said it'd be okay for me to help you. Your kid might be resistant, especially if you have taught him about strangers. But a woman, a nice, pretty, clean looking woman who talks light and sweet. I'm here to help you, honey. Patting them, rubbing them, while they're the ones that they send in to do the grooming. They're the ones that they send in to do the mind manipulation and mind control. They're the ones that they send in to do the trickery, the bribing, the sway. Come on, honey, hold my hand. I bought you a little stuffed animal. This will help you with your anxiety, whatever. To make your child comfortable with them. This is a nurse. Not only is she in a position of authoritarian type of position that is seen as somebody who is a caregiver, a helper, someone who is there to help you, but it's just also a woman, and she's a part of a whole human trafficking operation. This nurse has access to drugs that can knock this child out. And depending on how old they are, can be swept right up and carried out, making it look like, over somebody's shoulder, making it look like this child's just asleep. Concerned parent or guardian just carrying them to the car. Nobody would know the difference. If you see a woman in public holding some little kid's hands, walking down the walkway or whatever, you wouldn't think nothing of it. Why? Because it's a woman. Now, if you've seen a creepy, sneaky looking man in a scary looking van that's got several children with your eyebrow might raise. You're going to do a double take. You're going to look again. Do you see why they use women? They have certain women in power in certain positions specifically for this. Every time that it has been spake about, it happens all the time over in other countries, over on other lands. And it's stupid to me because even though they send women to do it, they go to places where they stick out like a sore fucking thumb. So already all attention is on you. You understand what I'm saying? So if you take a Caucasian woman, okay, they might say that she's with a missionary. They might say that she's with she's a nurse. She's there to help and different things like that. You take a Caucasian woman, a pale or fair-skinned woman, and send her over to Africa, and then she's seen with 20 black kids in tow, loading them up on the bus. She's already sticking out like a sore thumb. Now, there's plenty of Caucasian people or lighter skinned people in Africa. You understand what I'm saying? But if you're not from there, nobody's used to seeing you there. You normally don't work there. You have traveled there temporarily. And then when you get ready to go, you are leaving with a van full, bus full of black children in tow. You look suspect. You look suspect from the moment that you got here. You understand what I'm saying? But I just use that as an example to tell you that this has happened before. They have certain women in different positions, and they use these women to make the children feel more comfortable, to lure the children, even on a street level, even on a hood level, street level. There have been prostitutes, there has been strippers, there has been even other female trafficking victims who have been in the game for a long time with their captors. At some point in time, they gain a level of trust and they are sent out to recruit other girls. Go and watch other girls, and then they holler at these teenagers, oh, you want to come and party with me? Oh, we got plenty weed, we got plenty drink, we gonna turn up, we gonna have fun. And they lure these girls away, get some fresh girls, get some new girls. It happens even on the street level. It's just depending on who the child is, where the child is at, what the child needs. If someone who's poor, who's hungry or something like that, you send somebody in to be nice and offering unto them of what they need. Runaways, careless, reckless, fast, hot in the ass type, you approach them with having a good time, having fun. Here, let's chill. Got some cigarettes. Got some liquor. Okay? When you're dealing with babies, toddlers, elementary school children, they're being manipulated and groomed in various different ways. And what do you entice them with? Sweets, treats, toys, fluffy, furry things. Things that make them laugh. Things that make them feel comfortable. Things that make them feel good. And so they lure it the fuck away. Okay? And it's done by persons that they wouldn't suspect would do something awful to them. Like a woman. You understand what I'm saying? This is what's going on, y'all. Spirit, clarify inside job. Clarify inside job. You got individuals who are sitting in expectation, waiting on this to go down. Somebody is getting ready to travel to a specific place. Somebody is literally, with this travel time card coming out on inside job, somebody is traveling from where they normally reside to somewhere else. Like they're sending someone, perhaps they're doing it to maybe lure suspicion or whatever, because if they got somebody locally wherever this child is at, you know what I'm saying, it may ping back on them too fast. So they're literally sending somebody from somewhere else who normally resides somewhere else, who is traveling to a specific location to get this child. But this person, all persons involved in this inside job is in communication with each other. From those who running, ruling, and controlling the operations, paying for the operations, to the traffickers, to this nurse who have direct access to these children. And persons are sitting in expectation, waiting for this to happen, waiting for this to go down. Spirit, clarify human traffickers. These human traffickers, they got some type of message, news, information, or communication from whom they're working for, about these children, about where they're at, about where to pick them up, about where everything is going to go down, what to do, where to do. Okay? Spirit, clarified nurse. See, this nurse is getting paid to be a part of this. This is why her evil, sinister ass is a part of this. Spirit, clarified, beware of the snakes trying to come into your life to harm you, to fool you here. This nurse, you see this nurse here? You see, that's like a nurse there. Bad health and child comes out here. This child could be in a hospital. These children could be in the hospital, could be sickly. This nurse is doing something to keep this, either keep this child sick, or this nurse is giving this child something to delude them in some type of way. This is a child that has bad health. This might be a child with disability. And bad health don't necessarily have to be, like, this child could have a physical deformity or disability. This child could have a mental illness. This child could have some other type of illness or something. It depends on where they're at. Nurses are everywhere, y'all. Okay? Nurses are in hospitals. Nurses are in healthcare facilities. Nurses are licensed to in homes, to work in homes. You even have nurses who are in residential placement facility type of places. You have nurses in school. Nurses are licensed and practice everywhere. Some are everywhere. You got nurses at clinics, nurses at all kinds of places. And this nurse spirit is saying is a snake, okay, who has come in to harm, to fool these children here. There's a child that's like in bad health, have some type of disability or something like that. And this nurse is preying on the vulnerabilities of this child here. And been keeping this secret. Is a part of this inside job. Spirit, clarify Monday. Clarify Monday. With targeted individual in the chariot. Yeah. Theft. This child is going to be abducted on Monday. And the interesting thing about that is main female wanted to come out with theft. I believe this nurse is going to walk out or walk away with this child. Main female and thief. Because if you look at the thief card, look at this main female card here. See how she got on this red dress? Now look at the thief card. You see how with this red dress, she's going to walk out of somewhere with this child here. And it beat this man here. This child is going to be abducted on Monday. Yeah, this child is going to be trafficked on Monday. And they're using this woman to catfish someone. To be able to lure this child away. Journey here. This is trafficking. This child is going to be abducted, kidnapped, and trafficked on Monday. Spirit, clarify they're dangerous. Clarify they're dangerous. We got main male here. We have wealthy man here. False persons here. These individuals come off like they're upstanding, they're righteous pillars of the community. These individuals come off like they're law-abiding citizen, like they're good people, but spirits say they're false person. They are not who they appear to be. They're wearing masks. They're fake, phony, fraudulent, untrue as individuals. They're liars, deceivers, manipulators, con artists. Okay? Family room is at the bottom of the deck. This family room is empty. This child is either in the... this child may be in the foster care system. This child may be an orphan, maybe not don't have family or something, or was taken from their family temporarily or something, and this child is going to come up missing, okay, or something, okay. If this child is in state's custody with this nurse being here, if this child is in state's custody. If this child is in state's custody and they're in a foster home, kids in foster care go to regular schools, okay? So this would be a nurse at this child's school. But if if this child is in is in state's custody, and they have this child because this child maybe has some type of mental disability or something like that, they could have this child placed in a mental health child facility here. And that place also has nurses. If this is a child who is not in state's custody already, and this is just a regular child, this is still a nurse that works with this child, either from their school or from a facility where they have to get freaking checkups or something like that here, okay? And with that family room at the bottom of the deck, if this is just a regular child who is not in state's custody already, the parents of this child could be even in on the setup for this child to come up missing, for them to get money. Spirit, clarify inside job, travel sign, and expectation. Yeah. Yep. Wow. We have child, sweetheart, and merchant here. This woman here, this is his nurse. This woman is seen as a sweetheart, nice, kind woman here. Is luring this child away from somewhere for them to be, and going and waiting somewhere for this child to be abducted, sold. There's persons sitting in expectation, waiting on this to happen, waiting on this to go down. Spirit, clarify human traffickers. Human traffickers. Okay, we have the thief card here. Somebody, this child is going to be abducted. These human traffickers have already got the messages, the information, their pay or whatever. That code that they send to send them out. Okay? On their job, on the mission they have been given here. Okay? Yeah, these human traffickers are working for somebody. They're getting paid for helping, for doing this job. Okay? Yeah. Spirit, clarify nurse. Clarify nurse. This nurse is a foe. What I tell you, she's an enemy. She's an op. She's an opponent here. You see how she dressed up all nice here, look just as sweet and just as kind and just as nice and caring? She's not. She prostitutes young people. She assists others in power for money to human sex traffic children. Spirit, clarify, beware of the snakes trying to come into your life to harm or fool you. With the high priestess, bad health, and child here, we got the enemy. The enemy is in this child's life, working with this child. Yeah. This is all being done. This is all being done for the purposes of money. They pleasure seekers. Doing shit for their own ill will, their own amusement. Okay? Money. On Monday, somebody is going to be somebody's going to be waiting, okay, to surprise somebody in some type of way. Somebody's sitting in wait to surprise somebody and grab somebody all of a sudden, or to do something. Spirit, clarify Monday. Clarify Monday. We have hope here. Waiting, surprise, hope. Somebody's going to be hurt in the process of abducting this child here. This woman is going to be waiting with this child here. Somebody's going to be shocked or surprised by something here. With this Hope card sitting here on journey here, somebody, this child may get hurt while being trafficked. Spirit, clarify they're dangerous. Clarify they're dangerous. There's a doctor who is in on something as well. Spirit, clarify they're dangerous. This is sad. Spirit, clarify they're dangerous. What other messages that we need to know? They're trying to, they want to cage, imprison this child. They want to use this child as a sex slave. These persons are false. This child may end up... We got Lord here that sits here on wealthy man. Someone in power, somebody in authority, high up in position. Spirit, clarify false person. Clarify they're dangerous in this false person here. Is it? We got a young woman here and we have an older woman here. There is multiple women that they have that is aware of this, that know this is going on, that's a part of this setup. All these people come up on their dangerous here. We got death at the bottom of the deck. Somebody is going to die behind this. This child may end up getting hurt while being trafficked for some reason. Yeah, because this inside job here, there's going to be some type of conflict. Some type of conflict is going to happen or backfire from this inside job, from this setup here, okay? There's going to be a fight, an argument, a disagreement, a misunderstanding about something, but there's going to be some type of conflict that arises from this inside job that they have planned, that they have set up. Spirit, clarify human traffickers. Clarify human traffickers. A death is going to occur. Hold on, guys. Something is going to happen. Spirit, clarify human traffickers. So they're getting, these human traffickers are going to get some type of swift communication, some type of messages, news, and information is coming to them about some type of decision that was made, okay? What else is with these? We got the devil here, okay? So these individuals, we already know, they sold out to the devil, okay? The shepherds for the devil. They're working for the satanic powers that be, okay? Doing anything for money. Spirit, clarify nurse. With the pizza card, unexpected income, info. We have here 6 of Wands. Something is going to be publicly recognized or noticed as it relates to this nurse here, okay? Because of some type of judgment or decision that they made or about something or did, okay? It's going to bring about some type of change. Spirit, clarify, beware of the snakes trying to come into your life to harm or fool you with the High Priestess. Bad health, child. Beware of the snakes trying to come into your life to harm you or fool you. We got the 3 of Swords, the 10 of Cups here. The Three of Swords talks about heartache, heartbreak, sadness, loss, misery, pain. The Ten of Cups speaks to a family. Okay. Maybe somebody trusted someone. Okay. Trusted this nurse, or put their trust in people in power here, and this has happened. Spirit, give us more information here. Okay, but we have the three of swords is on this enemy card here. This enemy is going to cause some type of heartache or pain. That's the snake that came in to harm or fool someone. Okay, this Ten of Cups is sitting on these pleasure seekers though. Okay, so this family could be in on this child's abduction for money. Spirit, clarify this fortune here. Clarify this fortune. One more card on beware of the snakes trying to come into your life. Yeah, some type of truth or clarity is going to come out about what is going on, what is happening with the situation here. This family could be in on a setup to sacrifice this child, to allow this child to be abducted by persons in power for the purposes of money. Some type of truth or clarity is going to come out about a situation. Spirit, clarify Monday. Clarify Monday. So we have the Ten of Swords here, which talks about ultimate betrayal here. Okay. We have the Tower here. There's definitely some type of ultimate betrayal. There's some type of betrayal or disloyalty or something that is happening, that is occurring on Monday here with this main female here, this nurse that's involved in this situation. Okay. Something is going to surprise or shock them in the midst of them trying to abduct this child here. There's a major tower that's going to collapse. This could be problems of any kind happening all of a sudden out the blue. Okay? And somebody is going to get hurt while being trafficked. Or somebody's going to be hurt while traveling. Spirit, clarify this hope card with journey. Clarify this hope card with journey. Yeah, somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody's going to get hurt. And they may end up dying from the situation here because there's some type of betrayal here. There's some type of ending that is happening. Some type of disloyalty that is causing this tower to collapse here. Somebody's going to get hurt or killed or die from injuries that they sustain. Spirit, clarify they're dangerous. Ain't that a bitch? Ain't that a bitch? This nurse, this woman that is helping them, these traffickers, these messages that they got about a decision that was made, they was ordered to kill this nurse. Once this nurse came through with the child or whatever, and they went on to abduct this child, somebody got the order to kill this nurse. We got the Nine of Wands here. The Nine of Wands talks about defensiveness, hostility, one feeling like they need to protect themselves. It also talks about one feeling like sacrifice needed to be made. This is here on this doctor here with this main male. Okay. With the wealthy man in the Lord card here, we have the High Priestess. Okay. Secret knowledge, secret information, occultic knowledge, secret societies, elites, authorities, psychic intuition. Okay, things being hidden. Someone knows. There's persons know. It's several people that's in on this inside job. There's several people that know that this setup, this sacrifice is supposed to go down here. Okay, we got the Chariot here. Once again, speaking to travel, transportation, trafficking, movement. as well as the Magician. Somebody's been doing spell work over a situation, over on this child here. Got this something. Spirit, clarify, they're dangerous. They're dangerous. Yeah. But it's a group of these individuals who have come together to make this happen, to cause this to happen. Spirit, what else is going on? Yeah, the Six of Wands. To have somebody trafficked, to have somebody set up and trafficked. This child. Somebody's going to get double crossed in a situation, I believe, and end up dying. There's an altercation or something that's going to break out. Yeah. Somebody accepted an offer, accepted money to do this job here, and they're going to end up being killed here. There's going to be a death and some type of sadness or loss here from whoever. With the, we got the Four of Cups, the Eight of Coins, the Death card, and the Five of Cups here. I believe they're going to take this nurse out. Yeah, there's a fire sign who feeling stuck, restricted, unable to move in a situation here, okay? Or either this child is a fire sign that's being abducted, okay? That's bound and gagged and tied here. The Wheel of Fortune sitting here, but it's a large, this windfall of money here, this large amount of money here. Somebody is in mental conflict, having some sleepless nights about a situation here, an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini here, with the King of Swords here. Several men that's involved in this thing here. I see a King of Swords, a Knight of Swords, and a Knight of Coins. So this could be a man and two women, or these could be all three men, because y'all know knights could be men or women. Okay, with the Ten of Coins here, very large amount of money to abduct this child here. This is horrible. This is awful, y'all. This is absolutely absurd. Spirit, what else can you tell us about this situation? What else is going on here? Yeah, there's going to be some type of conflict, some type of defeat, something is going to cause some type of conflict as it relates to this situation here, okay? It's going to have these human traffickers in mental conflict, are confused on what to do, okay? There's some type of deception and envy that's going on with this nurse, okay? There's going to be some type of heartache and loss in this situation here with this child. This child may end up even passing away. Spirit, clarify Monday. Yeah, there's going to be some type of disruption. Some type of disruption is causing some type of disturbances to their plans. You got these people who are dangerous working behind the scenes in the shadows to pull this off, to set this up, to do this here. Persons in power, in authority, in the shadows, behind the scenes, plotting and planning and scheming here. Something is creating some type of obstacles and challenges in this situation. Temptation, got choose wisely, and temptation at the bottom of the deck here. These some sick ass individuals that set this type of shit up, that do this type of shit to hurt, to harm people. Spirit, clarify inside job. Inside job. There's some type of I told you, conflict, competition here. Something's going to go awry, something's going to go wrong, something's going to pop off here. But the Five of Wands talks about conflicts, annoyances, and competition. Okay? Yeah. Got the 5 of Water sitting here on human traffickers here. Something is causing some type of disappointment or regret here, okay? These individuals could be getting caught up, be getting caught in action of doing something. This nurse was paid a large lump sum of money to go along with this. With this setup, with this abduction of this child. Spirit, clarify, beware of the snakes trying to come into your life to harm you or fool you. Beware of the snakes. Yeah, somebody used some type of manipulation tactics to get close to this family. Somebody used some type of manipulation tactics or something to get close with this family here. Maybe even spell work here. Was doing some type of work behind the scenes, behind closed doors in darkness here. Spirit, clarify Monday. Clarify Monday, please. Yeah, we got the Page of Air. This child may be a young air sign here. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Okay. Yeah, there's some type of we got the 5 of Air again. A conflict is going to break out. Okay. There's going to be some type of mistake, some melodrama, or some type of reassessment or something here. Page of Air. Something is going to happen on Monday when they when they go to abduct this child here. Because of some type of betrayal. It's going to cause a major tower to collapse and somebody's going to get injured. Somebody's going to die. And it could be this child. Yeah. There was some type of decision. There was some type of decision that was made. This even could even talk about indecision, avoidances, confusion. Okay. Spirit, what else on Monday? What else on Monday? Spirit, clarify they're dangerous. Clarify they're dangerous. Clarify they're dangerous, Spirit. We have the King of Water. We have the Queen of Air. King of Water is going to be a male, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Queen of Air is going to be a female, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Clarify they're dangerous. These individuals got some type of, these bastards that do this type of shit, they got big egos, okay? This talks about illusions and dependencies and materialism and different shit like that. And it's the very thing that's going to get their ass caught up, okay? Somebody's going to get caught up in their lies, lying, cheating, stealing, abducting. Somebody's going to get caught trying to abduct someone. Trying to abduct this child. You see these children here. It could even be more than one. You see one here and one there. Okay. This talks about the 7 of Air speaks of awareness, cautions, and consequences as well here. Their ego is what's going to get them found out about this lying, cheating, this stealing. The stealing is the kidnapping of these children here. And them sneaking and creeping around trying to get away with doing so here. Spirit, clarify they're dangerous. Clarify they're dangerous. Yeah, some type of truth or clarity is coming out about this situation. Clarify they're dangerous. Spirit, who is this wealthy man? Who is the wealthy man that's involved in this situation? Show me this wealthy man. Show me this wealthy man involved in this situation, Spirit. See, these people, they were doing a job here. You got the 8 of Earth with the 3 of Cups. There could be 3 or more people involved in this situation who were paid to go along with this setup here to abduct these children or this child here. Ooh. Somebody's feeling very defensive about a situation though, okay? Feel like they need to protect themselves now, okay? That they need to have some type of preparedness, okay? Or trying to have resilience here, okay? So it's because something is going to be found out about. Somebody's going to be caught. Somebody's going to be caught. They could be caught in action while trying to take this child. Spirit, show me this nurse. Who is this nurse? Who is this nurse? Hold on, guys. Let me get my other deck. There's a fire sign. I believe this nurse might be a fire sign. There's a fire sign involved. Spirit, who's this nurse? Show me this nurse, please. We got the Empress card here. Is this nurse this child's mother? Or is she just coming out as a mother or a mother figure? Okay? Spirit, clarify this nurse. Who is this nurse? Who is this nurse? There's a major... Oh, shit. There's a major tower that's going to collapse with this nurse here. Major tower that's going to collapse with someone who is a nurse. Yeah. Some type of conflict. This person accepted a large amount of money here. Spirit, who's this nurse? This nurse could be a water sign. That is horrible. Who is this nurse, Spirit? Or a fire sign? Or both of, there could be more than one nurse involved here. Both of these persons are involved. Yes, Spirit said it's the truth. That's clarity. There's two women that's involved. A water sign and a fire sign here. Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Women. There's going to be some type of conflict or betrayal in a situation. Spirit, who is this wealthy man? Show me this wealthy man. Who? Spirit say the devil. Show me this wealthy man. Okay? The Emperor. Somebody in power. Somebody in authority. Who is this wealthy man? Who is this wealthy man, Spirit? He obviously paid a whole lot of money to have this done here with the Ten of Coins. Okay, but there's going to be some type of betrayal, some type of disloyalty here. Spirit, clarify. Who? Oh shit. Yeah, we got the King of Coins. He's a Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Is this wealthy man? Something legally can pop up or happen. They get these people caught up. Spirit, give me a card on this family. What is the family's role in this abduction of this child here? High Priestess. Secret. Information, secret. Now, just family's in on this child. Queen of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Could be this child's mother. Involved in a third-party situation. Involved. They're involved. They feel stuck in this third-party situation. They involved in something, okay? Involved in something and had to offer up this child as a sacrifice here. Offer up this child to be abducted. Something gonna go wrong, though. Yeah, this person was manipulated, though. Whoever was manipulating this child's mother was doing so with spell work and intimidation tactics here. Yeah. Spirit, anything else on his family? Any other messages on his family? This family could have a lack of finances, money, and resources here. There's some type of lying, cheating, stealing, sneaking, creep, trying to get away with something here. This mother may have been forced to sacrifice this child, or give up this child to be abducted, be sacrificed. Something's going to go wrong with this situation, though. It looks like this could be happening with a poor family. Spirit, clarify inside job. What else can you tell me about this inside job here? What else can you show me about this inside job? The moon. Plots, plans, schemes, and secrets, hiding what's done in the dark, behind the scenes, behind closed doors. Spirit, clarify human traffickers. Human traffickers. Human traffickers. This King of Cups is one of these traffickers. Water sign. Clarify human traffickers, Spirit. Clarify human traffickers. So we got the Two of Swords here. So this water sign King of Cups made the wrong decision about something, in something, on something here. Okay. Yeah, it could be about a Page of Cups here. This child that they're trying to abduct could be a young water sign. Yeah, something about this water sign's decision here has caused some type of burdens or hardships or problematic situations here. Spirit, are there any other messages? Give me, clarify Monday. Clarify Monday. Clarify Monday, please. Yeah, some type of judgment decision is being made on Monday. Monday. Yeah, this judgment is going to bring something, cause a finalizing and an ending of something, a completion of something. Clarify Monday, Spirit. Somebody's hanging around waiting to see what's going to happen. Clarify Monday, Spirit. Some type of conflict is going to pop off. There's going to be some type of conflict that's going to cause some type of heartache or heartbreak in a situation. Yeah, this family, I told you, there's a family. 10 of Cups, 8 of Coins, 4 of Cups here. There's a family who accepted some type of money, took some type of offer to go along with this setup, to go along with sacrificing this child here, and it's been publicly recognized. Okay? It's been publicly recognized. Somebody's going to get hurt in this situation, though. Spirit, are there any other messages here? Yeah, somebody, it's been publicly recognized that this family accepted money, accepted some type of bribe, some type of deal to abduct this child here. Now these persons are sitting up in mental conflict here, or will be sitting up in some type of mental conflict here. Okay, guys. Look, I hope this gave y'all the truth and the clarity that y'all were seeking pertaining to the situation. This is just foul. This is seriously foul. I'm just checking my other decks real quick, guys. Yeah, there's going to be some type of betrayal as it relates to this inside job. Spirit, clarify human traffickers. Human traffickers, okay? These traffickers need to have caution and beware, because something is going to pop off. Something is going to happen. Somebody is going to get caught outside doing something. Spirit, clarify nurse. Clarify nurse. Somebody's going to get caught outside. This nurse may be somebody's sister. What? I keep seeing catch me outside. How about that? And then I see on the run. Spirit, any messages about this nurse? What's going on with this nurse? What's going on with this nurse? This nurse is going to be dealing with some type of conflict, some type of battles, okay? I also seen somebody overdosed. This nurse could be overdosing somebody. Or it could be how this child may come up dead here. Something about a traffic jam is going to happen on the day that they try to do this. Any other messages on this nurse, Spirit? We got hospitalization here. There's a child could be in the hospital, okay? Somebody's shicey sister is a nurse, bruh. And is dealing with some type of conflicts and battles, okay? Because she sold out to the satanic powers that be. She working with these satanic powers that be. Some child may get hospitalized for something or injured for something or something being set up and being done from a hospital. Somebody's sister. Somebody got a shicey ass sister who is a nurse, okay? I see catch me outside. How about that? Purposeful distraction. Somebody is young and dumb. Spirit, clarify, beware of the snakes trying to come into your life to harm you or fool you. Spirit, clarify, be careful of the snakes trying to come into your life to harm you or fool you. We have haters plotting behind the scenes. Spirit, clarify Monday. Clarify Monday. Monday, there's going to be some type of spies out and about. Something is going to be seen. There's a cover up going on. Spirit, clarify Monday. It's going to be a whole lot of ops around on Monday. There's several people that's involved in this that knows it's going to go down. Some of these people may be lookouts. They could be stalkers, informants, some low down and dirty people, sellouts, savages, con artists, Decepticons, okay, agents, okay. There's even crooked government officials who's in on this, who knows this is going to go down. I'm telling you, somebody's messy sister is involved in this situation, okay? Somebody's messy sister is involved in this situation. They're a nurse. And they could be set. And this is the reason why I seen the aspect with the family here, okay? We got liars, cheaters, and thieves. We got betrayal for the love of money. We got human trafficking, okay? Organized crime. Somebody may try to set something up to injure this child where they would have to go to the hospital. And this nurse that's working with this child here is going to try to sneak away with this child here. Okay? That's another scenario how this could go here. Okay? Because with hospitalization being here, somebody's child may end up having to go to the hospital for something. Y'all know some procedures that get done. They try to tell the persons, oh, you can't be in the room while, you know, we're this procedure's being done. Just wait out in the waiting room. I hate that type of shit, bruh. Because you don't know what these bastards is doing with your child. You understand what I'm saying? And it's usually be like that when it be like a surgical procedure or something like that. It's got to be done. Somebody may be planning to hurt this child in some type of way, injure this child in some type of way where they would have to go to the hospital. And that's where this nurse come in at. But remember, we had the 4 swords that came out in the death card. And I was telling you something is going to go wrong. Like somebody's going to get hurt. Somebody may end up dying here. These persons are sick Satanist. Spirit is saying they all sellouts, bruh. They all sellouts. Yeah, there's a whole family crime mob. This family is in on this shit for the purposes of money. What else is going on, Spirit? Y'all be careful. I know it's hard for some of you to believe, okay? If you have a sister who is a nurse, she's a sellout. She sold her soul to the devil. She worked for the satanic powers that be. Her, as well as other people high up in power, as well as other members of your family, are trying to set you and your child up to have your child abducted. Bruh, I'm telling you. There's a water sign and a fire sign. Okay? Somebody's a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Somebody's a Sagittarius, Aries, or Leo here. Okay? That came out up here with the nurse here. With the Empress, Tower, Ace of Swords. There's some type of jealousy that's going on as well. Somebody's a murderous ass mother. Somebody's mother, which would be this child's grandmother, is involved in this shit. And a shicey ass sister. They're jealous of you. They're trying to destroy you. By harming your child, abducting your child here. They're desperate. Human trafficking. Again, that came out twice. These people are sick, bruh. Spirits say they wolves and snakes in sheep's clothing. There's some type of swift communication that's going to go out here, okay? Somebody is going to end up getting murdered behind the situation because somebody hired a hitman. There's a lot of con artists involved in this situation. Yeah, they mad because they can't control you. Okay? Spirits say the enemy big mad. The higher ups is pulling the strings of all the puppets, okay? Pay attention to the red flags on Monday. Pay attention to the red flags every damn day, okay? What's going on with this shit, with this child here, with this bad health here, I feel like this is a child who may have disabilities. Okay? So they found this child's an easy target, as vulnerable, easy to prey on or some type of shit. Somebody who's close. This nurse is close with the family, okay? And this child, and that's why I was trying to say, somebody's sister is a nurse. Something is going to go down. There's envy all over this situation. Yeah, spirits say game over, bitches. All y'all asses going down. You can try it if you want to. Deception all around this situation. Y'all better stay ready so you don't have to get ready. Protect your children. Keep you some protection on you. Okay? Because these bitches is bold. The freaks don't just come out at night no more, okay? They all out here in broad daylight. The satanic powers that be got them doing all kind of careless, reckless, stupid, ignorant ass shit while they sit back and watch. And they dummies that'll do any damn thing for money. Yeah, spirits say they... Didn't I just say that, bruh? Didn't I just say that? You see me shoving this car, see? The whole family in on it. Doing anything for money. They're trying to cause this child some type of injury to force the mother to have to take this child to the hospital or some type of shit. Okay? If this child get injured, that means even the children's hospital is in on the setup and know what's going down here. Some type of competing conflicts, fighting, fussing, cussing, arguments, hatings, or disagreements could be going on within this family here, bruh. Spirit, what else is going on? These people sick to death, bruh. They done forfeited they rights to life. This is death penalty shit, bruh. Fuck the guillotine, fuck hanging. Take their ass out back and give them 2 shots to the dome. They don't even deserve life for this shit, bruh. Sibling rivalry. Why would you do this to a child? Especially one who is in bad health or mentally ill or something. Spirit say jealousy. Envy already came out. Spirit say for the wheel of fortune. They want that fortune. Spirit say they in satanic cults. That's why they working for the powers that be. They satanic sellouts. What I tell you, I can't make it up. I can't make it up. They sold out to wealthy, fucking nasty, evil ass people high up in fucking power. Who pay them to do sick shit like this for them. This type of operation, who the fuck you think paying for this shit here, bruh? Who you think got the 10 of coins type of money for this shit here? This ain't no hood shit, bruh. Ain't no gangsters around here just grabbing little babies and shit off the street for their damn self. You might have some gangsters around here that's in on the human trafficking ring operation. You know what I'm saying? They could be informants and working for the government and shit because, you know, they got some time off their sentence when they got in trouble. So now they sell out and working for the feds and shit. Working for the satanic powers that be and shit. So now they in the game and shit. They married to the game and shit. You got some of them. But I'm talking about just hood niggas that's out here just snatching up kids for they damn self. You know why they ain't doing that? They got too many damn kids of they damn own to take care of. So they ain't around here just snatching up randomly nobody else's fucking kids just to have for their damn self. Okay? And the ones of them who are on or who are foot soldiers on a lower level, they working for higher motherfuckers up and they getting paid to do these jobs. They ain't keeping the kids for themselves, bruh. Who you know got this type of money to pay for this type of operation, for this type of fuck shit to go down? Huh? They could get nurses to jeopardize their career. They could get whole families to jeopardize their own family. They could get hospitals and other professional people in fucking position, in power to go along with doing shit like this. Like injuring a child, causing a disruption on purpose to purposely abduct this child from the fucking hospital? Huh? Anybody 18 and young can go to the children's hospital, bruh. This is a younger child, though. This is somebody younger. This is crazy. Or if they are a preteen or a teenager, they have some type of, they're in bad health or they have some type of mental disability that has them in the mind frame of a younger child here. So why are they targeting them like this? Spirit say watch your surroundings, bruh. This is ultimate betrayal for wealth, power, status, and privilege. All these bitches going to hell. All of them on a slippery slope to hell. They soulless ass beings here. Somebody's newborn baby is going to be abducted from the hospital and this nurse is in on it. Sellouts all around you. That's another situation there. Somebody's getting ready to go to the hospital and have a child here. When they take that child to that damn nursery, that child gonna come up missing. This nurse and other people in the hospital is in on it. But this situation right here, this nurse is in somebody's family. It's somebody's shicey ass sister who is working against you because she's jealous of you, she envious of you. She sold her soul to the devil, to the satanic powers that be, and for a large amount of money that they trying to get the whole family and everybody is in on setting you up to have your child abducted. These bitches crazy. These bitches crazy. Something wrong with them. Something wrong with them. Yeah. Spirit say them folks ain't right. They ain't right, bruh. They not right. At all. Period, point blank. Look at this. Black on black crime. Our lives don't matter amongst our own kind. These are African American people who's doing this. Whole family that's in on doing this to their own supposed crime. These are same bitches running around talking some black on talk about Black Lives Matter and shit. How Black Lives Matter when y'all sell out to white people in fucking power and take incentives from them to set up your own fucking people? Sit down some damn where, bitch. Take several seats. Because y'all committing black on black crime every damn day. Check the statistics. It's way more African American people setting up their own people, killing their own kind than any white man you know who have killed any of us. There's corrupt cops that know this is going to go down. There's no about the setup that's in on this corrupt government officials. Yep. I told you somebody mama in on it. Whoever is the mother of this child that they trying to do this to, your sister and your mother, which would be that child's grandmother and aunt, is in on this shit, and the rest of the whole family. Spirit say your mother set you up to hide what she did to you. They trying to save their own ass. They all some narcissists that need help. They need to be put down like rabid fucking dogs. Lord, excuse my language. But like, what else can be said about this? Blood sacrifice. Somebody been around here using what they got to get what they want. This is crazy. This is crazy. I don't get about this energy, honey, because y'all, this done pissed me all the way off, child. They can try it if they want to. They can try it if they want to. I'm so tired of this crazy ass shit. And the people need to wake up. If y'all think that when stuff like this happen, that this random ass occurrences and different things like that. There was another case that I was actually going to look into. This happened long time ago. But I ended up watching this man's channel randomly. And he go out on the street and he talk to and interview different little homeless people or whatever. And there's this woman who's on the street who's been homeless on the street for a very long time. And she ended up telling her story. I wrote the information down and everything. I said I was going to do a reading about it and everything. Okay. Now the woman struggles with you know, different disabilities and different things of her own or whatever. Mental disabilities and other things of her own, but she's been homeless on the street for a long time. This older woman now, okay? She had a child, and her child, listen to me now, wasn't with her. Her child was in state's custody. They had this baby with a foster parent. The baby supposedly got sick, and the foster parent took the baby to the hospital. Y'all, that baby came up missing up out that hospital. Okay? And ain't been seen or heard from ever again. I don't even have to do a reading on it. But I want more information about it. I wanted to hit up the dude and tell him, because he did a whole thing. Because he'll go out and he talks to different homeless people. And she was telling about a story. And usually he'll go back and, you know, investigate different little things that they say. Look up different little things. This was something that made breaking news like back in the day. I got the information in my room. I don't feel like pausing and going back there to get the thing. Do I have it in here? But I said I was going to work on it or whatever. Okay, y'all. Y'all, And then I'm telling you what else is stupid. Now, I told you the baby was in state's custody, right? They had the baby placed with a foster parent, right? The baby supposedly got sick. The foster parent took the child to the hospital. Tell me why they claimed that the foster parent just left. You dropped the baby off that was in your care, that was sick, and you just left them? How many of y'all babies that got sick, you didn't take your babies to the hospital? Do you fucking leave them? Hell no. You understand what I'm saying? They claimed the foster parent just disappeared, just left. The baby was left there in the care of the hospital. Okay? This baby smooth go missing. Ain't nobody seen nothing. Ain't nobody heard nothing. Okay? Now everybody know that any type of well, there's several different levels and different things to hospitals and different things like that or whatever. Whether or not this was a children's hospital, I don't even have the page in here. I have to find my other thing that I was working in because I wrote the information down. But y'all, this child came up missing. I already know the government is in on that shit. That was set up. They trying to detour from what actually the problem is, and the fact that this hospital and the staff members and the satanic powers that be and the state and the government and everything was involved with abducting that damn child or whatever. They went and started interviewing the damn mother of the child and all her family. Talking about had they seen the child. The child wasn't even in their care at the time. You understand what I'm saying? But it makes sense because you know, we've heard these stories where, you know, it's different shit like that. You know, some disgruntled parent or whatever go and try to take the kids and different things like that or whatever. But what was so stupid is the mother of the child, I believe she was in a hospital or a psych ward or something at the time when the child went up missing, and they went and questioned her, and then they went and questioned all the rest of her family, and they like, nah, we didn't get the child. Like, why would the child be here? They continue to persist in looking into them people instead of looking at what was matter of fact. That baby was abducted on purpose. That shit was a whole goddamn setup. The mama is mentally ill and have different disabilities and different things like that. So clearly wasn't in the right state of mind to care for this child or whatever. And this was just a whole scenario that they set up to be able to take that child away. That child was abducted by people for people in power, by the state that they were in. And this person, this one guy, he is he in Atlanta? I forget what he called himself, but he goes out and he talks to all type of homeless people out on the street. And I end up seeing one of his videos. They just randomly pops up and I end up seeing one of his videos, and he go out and he talks to different homeless people. How'd you end up on the street? How you doing? You know, how you live? You know, this, that, and the other. Just, you know, conversating with different people and try to help him when he can and different things like that. And he ended up running across this woman and talked to her, and she ended up telling her story, and come to find out, like, the story was so big, it like made breaking news because this was an infant. This child was an infant, y'all. Okay? That just smooth vanished, came up missing. Now, everybody know there's cameras everywhere. In hospitals, outside of hospitals, every fucking where. You ain't see nobody walking out. Everybody know, you chat, even before they came out with the Amber Alert shit and all of that or whatever. They have these little bracelet things, these little things that when they're checked into the hospital, they're put on around their ankles or around their wrist here, okay? And once they are on a specific floor, they have these things. You know how if you try to walk out of a store that's got those little things on it, the little beeping sound will go off? With something like that on these little ID bracelet things when a child is checked into the hospital. That thing will get to ringing if somebody try to walk out with this child. Y'all, anybody seen nothing, heard nothing? What lets me know is with that, if nobody's seen anything or heard anything, because what you have to say, you can say, okay, the staff is lying and shit, but there's plenty of other regular people that's walking around hospitals at all point in time. Nobody's seen anything, nobody heard anything. This lets me know, and y'all need to understand, I've worked in a hospital before, okay? This lets me know the main elevators were not used. Service elevators was used. Service elevators are only used by staff members, okay? Doctors, nurses, people coming up and down with medical equipment. They're like back service elevators, okay, that regular persons in the hospital visiting or patients or whatever don't have access to, okay. Somebody took some type of back elevator, staircase, stairway, or something, okay, and went to the basement of that hospital, okay, where the morgue area and all that shit is, okay, and slipped out that way with that child. That was the only way that that child could not have been seen, okay. You'll also need to understand that every hospital has a underground portion. There's another portion under hospitals, even beneath the basement area, okay. A lot of hospitals have different garage things or whatever. Your doctors and different things, they park in different areas than some hospitals, okay, than other people who are visiting and coming in and out of the hospitals and different things like that. This is how they're able to come in, enter through certain other doors and different things, certain other back ways and different things, coming and going without being seen and all kinds of shit. Y'all, I'm telling you, the government, that state, the powers that be was in on that child coming up missing. I said I was going to do a missing persons mystery about the child because it tripped me out. And I'm like, it's so fucking obvious. I'm like, but nobody was even held responsible. Like, it made breaking news and it was talked about for a little bit or whatever. And that's another thing. The fact that it made breaking news lets me know that the powers that be was all over that shit. The satanic powers that be was all over that shit. That was a purposeful setup, okay? That baby was abducted, okay, and probably used in some type of sacrificial ritual, or either sold to a wealthy family that wanted a child or whatever. But this was a child of color, okay. This was an African American baby. You understand what I'm saying? But it would have been easy to abduct a baby, okay, and try to switch up or change up their identity some or whatever. By the time they grown, when they abducted as a child, you may or may not know that this person is your child or not or whatever. But, and like I said, this child's mother already had some, was struggling with homelessness, struggling with mental instabilities and all this other kind of stuff or whatever. But I'm like, this child went missing while being in state's custody. Something is wrong with that. Something is wrong with that, y'all. And they played this mother so damn bad because there ended up being a lawsuit. Was it against the hospital or was it against the state? One of them. She got this bullshit ass lawyer that came in and was like, oh, they was interested in the case and they was going to help her. This was some bullshit ass. They knew this woman had mental disabilities. So she was awarded XX amount of thousands of dollars, okay, in the case of her child going missing. This fraudulent ass adult lawyer that was working for the satanic powers that be came in acting like they on this person's side, gonna represent this person in the case of a missing child and shit like that, because her custody was not fully taken away, which means if she had got better and better living arrangements, cleaned up stuff, like she could have been able to get her child back, okay. But this child was in temporary state custody, okay? This child come up missing. So they had this fraudulent ass lawyer to come in acting like they on her side, going to work with her, okay? She was awarded however many thousands of dollars it was, y'all. So then the lawyer took the majority. First of all, the woman said she never even received that money herself, okay? So say she was awarded, I don't know, I forget the amount it was. I wrote all the information down. I got it somewhere else, okay? Say she was awarded $300,000 for the whole situation going down, okay? She said she never even received that amount, no check at all from them to her hand at all from what she was awarded, but she was actually awarded this amount. This faulty ass lawyer kept it. Okay, and then they said, "Oh, we gotta appoint you a payee assigner type of shit." So now, not only did they keep, she was awarded the money. They had this faulty ass lawyer who was working for the satanic powers that be keep her money, but then you want to issue out to her what you want her to fucking have after her child came up missing in your motherfucking care. Y'all, that woman said that she even hardly received a dime. She maybe At the end, the lawyer, of course, took all their fees and every damn thing they wanted out of. She said it wasn't nothing hardly left. She maybe got a few hundreds of dollars out of hundreds of thousands that was awarded to her. I said that shit was a setup all day, every day, twice on Sunday, and the satanic powers that be is all over that shit. They smooth swept that shit up under the damn rug, okay? Because any child that go missing, okay, in state's care, in the government's care, they in on that shit. They are responsible for that shit. I would have sued the dog shit out the hospital, out the state, and some more shit. Because that should not even have even, baby, look. Baby, look. And then it's bullshit. Okay? Do you know how much money people have gotten for a slip and fall, a legitimate slip and fall in a store? What you're not going to do is tell me you lose a whole child that's in your care, and you're not allowed to be smooth abducted. You don't got no leads, no clues, no suspects, no nothing. You don't even have a silhouette of who left with this child they never seen or heard from ever again. And all you come up with is a few measly thousands to reward this person, and you don't even directly give them the fuck that. A child is worth more than that on the black fucking market. Less long a woman that's to carry the child for 9 goddamn months, bared all the goddamn pain, gave them life and some more damn shit just for your sorry ass to come along, abduct the child, and dog them out and treat them like they ain't shit when they the one that had the child. These people crazy. I'm trying to tell you, the satanic powers that be is all over that shit. I know. I knew it from the moment I heard that woman say that. But they sit up, they use and they abuse that woman like that because she had underlying health concerns and issues, underlying mental health instabilities and different shit like that. That's why I tell y'all. That's why I tell y'all, this government, they set shit up on purpose. They want you to be seen as lazy and crazy, ignorant, unsophisticated, uneducated, dumb. They want you to be strung out on drugs. They want you to be a stone cold drunk. They want you to be sexually promiscuous and all out in the streets, selling yourself, selling your children, doing all kind of careless and reckless shit so they can come in and legally take your children and then smooth make them disappear and screw them over sideways in their fucking system that they got blanketed as child welfare. Huh? That they got blanketed as these supposed alleged child foundations because they just care so much about the children. Bullshit. These bitches is witches, and y'all best know witches don't like children. And you can find that out on any and everything that you never seen in production about some witches. Witches don't like children. They use them. Just like they use animals in sacrifices, they use children the same damn way. Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm going to see if I can find that. Hold on, y'all. Okay, guys, so I finally found it. Okay, I know there's probably like no gap between because I paused the video really quick. Okay, so I don't want to play this guy's video. This actually I found. I believe the guy that does the videos, who he ended up interviewing this child's Rose mother. I believe he goes by the name. I apologize if it's wrong, but I keep hearing Atlanta Street Kings or something like that. But he goes around and he interviews homeless people or whatever and checks on them and see what he can do to help them and, you know, to get them to tell their stories and different things like that or whatever. And so I ended up seeing an episode that he did, and he spoke with the child's real mother, who's actually homeless on the street right now. I told his story and he looked into it and he was like, damn, this is actually a real story. So the boy's name is Tavish Sutton. Okay, he went missing from the hospital. Okay, I'm telling you, the satanic powers that be is all over this. Okay, you can go to YouTube, a channel called The Missing. Okay, and it's a video here. I don't want to, you know, I don't know if I have any permission to show anybody else's stuff, okay? But the guy's channel is called The Missing, okay? And I guess just type in Tavish Sutton, because I think this channel is like dedicated to stories of him coming up missing. So this baby was like literally like a month old, okay? He was like 27 days old when went missing, and he had been taken from his mother, and was in state's custody at the time. I don't know if it's okay to do this, but I just want y'all to hear this. I'm not going to play this person's whole thing. I just want you to hear what he says.
In his short 1-month life, Tavish had already experienced significant disruption. At less than a week old, he was uplifted from his mother by Children's Services after a family member rang them to advise them Tavish had been born and they were concerned for his well-being. Despite already having lost,
which I would say is total bullshit, because if the family knew that the mother had mental health issues or problems with substance abuse issues or anything like that, how the fuck do you call social service? You're the family. If you care that much for the child, how about you step in as family to take care of the child instead of allowing this child to go into state's custody? Okay? And then he's going to go on to say that there were like other siblings that this woman had as well, who like had already been taken away and different things like that. So anyway, long story short, when he was taken away, he was in state's custody. Okay, this 1-month-old baby got sick. Okay, the foster parent or the person that was caring for looking after this child while he was in state's custody took this child to the hospital and supposedly, allegedly left him there. And while he was in his hospital crib, just vanished, went missing. Staff don't know anything or nothing.
Custody of Tavish's 3 older siblings over the previous years, his mother, Wanda, didn't relinquish custody of Tavish willingly. A date was set for a hearing to terminate Wanda's parental rights. In the meantime, Tavish was placed into protective custody with a foster family. Those first few weeks in care were straightforward. Tavish was a healthy and happy baby. At one of his early health checks, it was determined he needed to undergo a minor medical procedure. He was admitted to Grady Memorial Hospital in Atlanta, Georgia, where he stayed in a shared room alongside another infant.
Okay, so that's as much as I'm going to play with this, because I don't have any permission to do that. I don't know if that's okay with this person in his channel, but I will give him credit for that. His channel is called The Missing. You can go and see this yourself. Look up a Tavish Sutton, and it says his name, Tavish Sutton, abducted at 27 days old. And it talks about him being missing and what happened around the whole situation here. Okay, so the fact of the matter is that, you know, his mother was unfit to be a mother or whatever, but technically she still had custody of her child at the time here. This supposed medical procedure that he needed so badly, this was a setup to just abduct him altogether. Okay, I'm telling you, the powers that be is in on this, which is really kind of stupid or whatever, because it would have been a bigger thing that the child was in state's custody any damn way. This should not have happened. And I don't understand how you are guardian of a person and you just leave them. You just leave them there. But at the same time, even if you do, at what better place would you think that a young person would be safe? You know what I'm saying? Other than a secure hospital. Okay, y'all, okay, I'm telling you. So I just said that to say that this reading I just did is so bogus. There is a nurse who is involved with these human traffickers, with the powers that be, with who's a total sellout, and they're setting somebody up to abduct a child. A whole situation to go down here. This is a major situation. This just made me think about his situation all of a sudden, which I had wrote the information down, and I've been doing so much other work. I have not gotten around to doing his missing mystery, okay? But I may work on it later when I get some other readings and stuff done. But y'all go look into that, okay? Y'all can also go to, I believe he's called Atlanta Street Kings, where you can see the mother, him talking to her, interviewing her, and she's talking about, you know, on the back end, all kinds of shady shit that went down with the government, with the hospital, with the state, and everything or whatever. This happened in Atlanta, Georgia, and I want to say it was 1993 when this happened. So he's been missing for quite some time here. But I'm telling you, this shit was a whole setup. This was staged, okay? And they tried to bogusly come up with some other stuff. It could have been this woman who was pretending to be pregnant and wanted a child, but like none of the theories that anybody ever came up with was actually even looked into. That was just randomly throwing some shit out into the public to try to get people off of it. You see, that what pisses me off about people is because they keep y'all entertained or brainwashed and dumbed down so damn much that y'all hear about something tragic like this, and you know, for a moment, for a few people who may care and may catch your attention, you be like, oh, how sad is that? But you go on with your damn life, doing what you doing that you think that makes you happy because it didn't hit your doorstep, because it wasn't your kids, because it ain't in your direct family or whatever. You pay no mind to it, okay? You listen to it, you hear about it one day, okay? It's off your mind by the next day, and you go on with your life. So this is how things like this happen, and it gets swept under the rug real damn quick, okay? But anyway, guys, I just wanted to tell y'all about that. That made me think about that all of a sudden with this situation here, guys. It's a lot of shady shit that's going on in this world. Y'all need to wake up and pay attention, okay? Protect your children, okay? Protect your children, okay? Because it's a lot of shady people out here, and these folks, they doing anything. They sacrificing people for money. They setting other people up for money. They own family members, they own kind, their own supposed blood and everything for money, because they're sellouts. They sold their soul to the devil. The shepherds for the devil, and the satanic powers that be control each and every last one of them like fucking puppets. And this is the reason why you have 800,000 children that goes missing. Not every other year, not every decade, every single 365 days, every year. Where are they all going? Why don't you have the bodies? Why are they not being accounted for? And as much as they try to brag and boast and be like, oh, we found this one and we found that one and we rescued this one and we got this one back with their family. These be situations. If you notice, they're only the situations that they have nothing to do with. The ones that they have that connects to sex rings and major operations going down and shit, they just smooth disappear into thin fucking air. They've never seen or heard from ever the fuck again. It's crazy. This shit been going on for a very long time, okay? And it's sad because you got people who are high up in power, from FBI to CIA to military officials to people who are all on various different high-ranking government levels who ain't saying shit about none of this. They smooth act like it's not even going on, okay? But it seems to amaze me that you got regular, everyday, average Joe ass people on your government watch list, okay? While you wasting your time all up in between other people's damn business that ain't even doing shit, while you're targeting them behind the scenes, under the radar and shit. There's all type of children that's just coming up the fuck missing, and you know, these people claim that they're so smart and they're so all-knowing and they see all and they know all, and you know, they got all this masterful fucking technology, but somehow when these children come up missing, you just ain't got a clue. You don't have a suspect, you don't have a lead, you don't have any fucking idea. Maybe you do, okay? But maybe it linked to some very powerful, very fucking wealthy people who are masters and rulers in this damn world, and you in their pocket. So you don't see no evil, you don't hear no evil, thus you don't speak of no evil, and this shit keeps rolling under the radar, okay? That's what ain't nobody telling you about, okay? That's the unspoken truth that don't nobody want to speak about, okay? Because what you cannot tell me is that many children, that's children alone, y'all. That does not even figure in the teenagers and the adults that goes missing. They hold a whole nother classification of numbers in themselves. That's about another 200,000 teenagers and grown adults that go missing as well. Okay? But even with them, some of them, about half of them are eventually found dead. Okay, at least a body is found, though, to bring person's closure. It's still an awful situation happens, but even some of them may, vanish and never seen or heard from ever again as well. These 800,000 children that goes missing every year, they just vanish. You don't see from them no more. You don't hear from them no more. You don't even find no remains, no skeleton, no bones, nothing. Something is wrong with that. Ain't nobody saying nothing about that. Okay? You got all these supposed guru riches out here, but none of these bitches doing casting none of their curses and spells and ain't guru on shit to do anything to actually help any goddamn body. No, they too busy casting binding spells and love spells and sex magic and death spells and shit on damn people, but you ain't doing nothing of it. Sis, if you want to say you got any fucking power, you're not even doing anything with your damn power to be of healing or help or assistance to any goddamn body. No, you use whatever supposed power you think you got to destroy other people's mind, body, souls, and free wills. Trying to strip other people of their life, of their health, of their well-being and shit. That's what these witches and these warlocks and these demonically possessed soulless ass beings around here are doing. If you want to say you got any damn power, okay? You coming up with all type of robotic, smart, artificial intelligent ass shit every goddamn day. You got all type of gadgets and gadgets. Okay? I guarantee you, if somebody went to a damn bank, if somebody snuck to a bank in the middle of the damn night and broke up in there masterfully and got away with millions and millions of damn dollars, I guarantee you 24 to 48 hours you find out who did it, where they at, and some more shit. But whole damn humans, children, come up missing, and you smooth act like you ain't got a clue. All of a sudden your technology, your masterful technology don't work so good no more, huh? That's bullshit. That's a lie. That's a lie. How I know it's a lie, y'all? Because, man, I'm telling you, how I know it's a lie. I have went missing on purpose before when I was younger, and this was well before all this technology that they claim that they have now, that they technically been the fuck having, y'all. This was before we had cell phones and all kinds of shit. One time when I was younger, and this is how I know that I'm chipped, and they got other ways of tracking people and shit like that or whatever. One time when I was younger, I would have rather been anywhere, okay, to go home, especially when I was staying with my supposed mother. This one time, I ended up not going home after school one day. I ended up going to my little friend girl house. Now, I didn't know the little friend girl that I had in school, that her and her mom was, struggling on hard times and in such a rough situation. They had a place to stay or whatever, but it was a daytime we got there. I didn't know that the utilities was off. I didn't know even when we got there till later that during night when there was no lights or anything, okay? So I'm at a place where they have no utilities. The phone, they don't have a phone, okay? We didn't have cell phones then or whatever. Do y'all know they showed up that same night in the middle of the night, like 3 o'clock in the morning, bust through there, looked like they had a whole fucking SWAT unit, guns drawn and every fucking thing to come in there and get me. They're well before all these people had computers. We didn't have computers and shit back then when this happened. We didn't have cell phones and shit. The most anybody had back then was pagers. Only persons that you've seen that had any phone back then, they had the fancy people. They had the little car phones and different things like that. This was back in the time where everybody still had landlines, something called landlines, house phones. Okay, we didn't have cell phones then. This was like when I was in like 7th grade. You understand what I'm saying? Or was it even then? Was it? It was 6th grade or 7th grade when this happened. Okay? Now I was born in the 80s. Okay? Which means this had to happen. This had to happen in the 90s. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't have my first cell phone until I was around. I think like 14, 15, something like that. This was well before then. The technology been there, okay? Even well before they roll it out and y'all know anything about it, they have access to all type of technology. Y'all, they found me. The fact of the matter that what I'm telling you this to let you know that if these people can find someone, well, before they done roll all the technology, nowadays they got the artificial intelligence, they got the robot things everywhere, they got the smart this and the smart that, and this was back in the time that nowadays you can't even walk outside without seeing a camera. Nowadays they got cameras on every damn traffic light, stop thing, everywhere. Every building, everywhere, even personal homes had their own cameras and everything. They had that shit back in the day. They nobody had that stuff. You understand what I'm saying? And you found me. So this means one of two things. Either you already had that technology that you're using now way back then before you rolled it the fuck out. Or two, I'm chipped and you tracked my chip. Them people showed up in the middle. I swear for Lord on my life, I ain't lying to you. In the middle of the night. Me and my friend, we had been sitting up doing each other hair. And I remember because it was so crazy. We was started. It was black dark. In the house, we hadn't fell asleep. Y'all was like 3 something in the morning. Them folk came up. They looked like SWAT. They had, you know how they had the little beam thing, like the little light thing to be on their long arm weapon things or whatever for them to see in the dark. Man, they bust through that damn house and they come up them damn stairs, sneaking, creeping up themselves. They long way. You understand me? You would have thought I had to been abducted by somebody else, so they came up in my friend girl house like that. I'm trying to tell you. On the same night. Well, it was in the wee hours of the morning of the next day. Which we weren't going to go missing. Our mama wasn't going to allow us to go to school. We were going to school the next day and every damn thing. And I never forget it because we had set up, you know, doing what girls do. We was like playing with each other hair, doing each other hair and different shit. So I never forget because it was the middle of the night. We ended up falling asleep. Our hair all over our head. Every damn thing. Like we ain't got nowhere to be that next day. Y'all them folk came up in there, bust up in them people's house. Like that, huh? Snuck through there like a thief in the night in the middle of darkness. This how I be able to call bullshit on shit. Y'all, I done seen a lot of shit. I done been through a lot of shit, okay? I've experienced a lot of shit. Okay? I can tell you a whole lot of shit. There's a lot of the shit I've seen. There's a lot of shit that I know that I ain't never spake about. That I could tell you. Honest to God truth on my life. I ain't got no reason to lie to you. I ain't got no reason to shoot shit with you, lie to you about nothing. I'm telling you. This is my real life story. So when you tell me little bitty babies and shit, infants, toddlers, elementary school kids and shit going to fuck missing, you just didn't see nothing, you ain't heard nothing, you don't know nothing, you ain't got a suspect, you ain't got a clue, an idea, nothing. You're lying. You're full of shit. And that means that shit is being run, ruled, and controlled and connect to some very high-ranking, powerful people in fucking power. That's why I told y'all. I told y'all before, y'all were growing it on my own. I was like 15, 16 years old. By the time I got to like 15, 16 years old, they weren't coming to look for me. They knew where I was at, though, because they was tracking me. I've been chipped since I was a child, bruh. This is how they've been watching me and tracking me all my life. I got on housing. You technically not supposed to be able to get any type of government assistance to get on housing or anything until you're at least 18 years old. I was on housing when I was 17. Yeah. That's because the government allowed it to happen. But they allowed that to happen so they can keep track of me more. You know what I'm saying? Because you get any type of government, anything, you gotta supply all of your information, all this other kind of shit. I wasn't running. I wasn't hiding. They was watching me all along. It is what it is. It's my life story. Ain't nothing to brag about. But when I was a teenager, around 16, 17 on up, I was fucking with full grown ass damn people. Not because I was being taken advantage of, because I wanted to. Because I had enough street smarts to know that I had to be with individuals way older than myself who was way established, more established than what I was, to have more than what I had. It is what it is. See, this is the unspoken truth that people tiptoe around. Nobody talks the fuck about. I'm telling you, I done been through some shit. I know some shit, bruh. I been homeless on the street when I was a kid. I ain't go missing nowhere, baby. I ain't been pimped out, set out, turned out on nobody whole straw, stripper pole. No, none of that shit, bruh. A pimp ain't gonna see me about nothing. Do you understand me? Because I could tell them how to do their job. Of what I seen and what I know. I tell you, one of these days, I'm gonna tell you my life story. It ain't about having no shit to talk about or brag about no shit. The older I fucking got, when I got old, I used to take care of hoes. Okay? I done took care of a whole lot of people. Whether they was drug addicts, drunks, prostitutes. I was the one that you can trust But even if it came to the dopeness, at one point in time in my life, I was the one you could trust with your shit, and you knew I wasn't gonna touch it. I wasn't gonna do nothing with it. If you was about that life, you was living that life, and you needed something to eat, you need to clean up, you need to take a damn bath, you need me to do your hair, put your clothes up right, do your makeup or whatever, I would have been there. I done helped a whole lot of people. A lot of people are drawn to me for different reasons. When you are healing, you're helping, you healing, you don't pick and choose over who you're healing, you help. Or who come to you. People are naturally drawn to you, bruh. But a pimp can't see me about nothing. The man that I knew who or knew to be my father was a pimp. What you mean, bruh? What you mean? If I wasn't pimped out by my dad, what the fuck make you think that any pimp anywhere else gonna pimp me? Them people can't see me about nothing. And when I was trafficking, when shit did happen to me, that shit happened to me when I was a child, bruh. I was initiated a long time ago when I was a child, bruh. If tragic situations wouldn't have happened, I would have fucked around and been a presidential model in this bitch. I would have been head of state in this bitch, okay? That's what you call the grace of God. There ain't nothing to be proud about. There ain't nothing to brag about. That's the truth. I was put on planes and trafficked as a child by myself. What you know about that? How many of you put your baby on a plane by themselves? This real life. This not for play with it. This bitch gonna be a bestseller one day. I ain't got no reason to lie to you, but I'm trying to tell you, when these people be saying certain shit, I call bullshit. You understand what I'm saying? And even sometimes, and it's a touchy subject, but when these certain figures begin set up, and all of a sudden all type of shit, you know, folks come all out the woodwork. Oh, they touched me. Oh, they sexually harassed me. Oh, they hurt me, harm me. But it's been 15, 20, 30 motherfucking years. And somebody just not hearing about it, but you lies. Who paid you? Who paid you? Y'all might be mad at me if you want to, but I know something about it. Okay? And you don't tell me about no game, bruh. Huh? People be being paid to say shit, being paid to do shit. Just like right now. I'm gonna show you how this shit work. Just like right now. Couple weeks ago, which Trump had already said a couple weeks ago, you know, but they've been sending him through this and that, investigating Mar-a-Lago and his taxes and all kind of dumb shit, you know, and then different shit up at the Capitol, all the other kind of shit that happened. Okay, whole bunch of fuck shit. Okay, other week, Trump finally came out and said he gonna rerun. I think it was last week. I seen all of a sudden out the blue. Now that woman that came out talking about something, she's suing him or trying to press charge again. I think it's suing him for some type of sexual harassment. I'm sitting here like, when this happened, now see, this ain't got nothing to do with like, okay? I don't give a damn who you like. I don't care who you support. It's about what's matter of fact. I don't give a damn who you is. I don't have to choose sides between nobody. That's just me. You understand what I'm saying? But I know bullshit when I hear it. Where you come from? When this happened? Why you speaking now? How come you didn't tell nobody when it happened? What was you doing this first turn? You see what I'm saying? It be bullshit. It be stage shit. It be set up shit. It be fly monkey shit. Smear campaign ass shit. Motherfucker ain't even on campaign trail yet. And you always got your fly monkeys coming out here all of a sudden out the blue. And see, what pissed me off about a lot of these people, let me tell you something. Real women who are sexually harassed, who are raped, who are molested, and they don't get no compensation or nothing from no goddamn body. And many of them, they either scared to death or they tell somebody right the fuck away. If you notice, when these damn things happen, these be motherfuckers who in the game. They know what they got to do to get it, and they with it, because it's the same goddamn game, and everybody got to play the same goddamn game when you mixing and mingling amongst them satanic powers that be. So who you fooling? What you mean? This shit go on all the time. I be hearing this shit all the time. I be able to call bullshit on things all the time. I don't even have to be around you to know you lying. I can read people very well. You're lying. This ain't got nothing to do with life. I'm non-biased at anything I look at. This ain't got nothing to do with like. I don't have to like you. I don't have to love you. You know what I'm saying? It don't have to be none of that. for me to tell bullshit when I hear bullshit. And it's a lot of this shit that goes on. And a lot of this stuff gets done for publicities and different things like that. And those individuals who are in the world who brainwash and done damn under mind control, y'all eat this shit up. It be entertainment for y'all. Half of y'all love being entertained. The other half of y'all love drama and mess. You understand what I'm saying? And so they prey on all y'all different depending to y'all liking it and how y'all brain functions is set up. I sit back and watch a lot of this shit and I can call bullshit on a lot of it. But anyway, all I'm saying is, it's mighty strange, it's mighty funny. All these babies go missing, never be seen or heard from ever again. And you got some of the finest this and high ranking that and qualified this and all knowing that and all this technology and all sorts, like, you know what I'm saying? This what they put on display all the damn time. But when some real shit go down, you don't know nothing about it. You ain't got nothing to say nothing about it. For long, the shit get hushed up, swept under the rug. It's cold case. And nobody else thinks about it no damn more. It's BS, man. It's BS. And I'm telling y'all this shit, y'all, because I'm a living, breathing proof, witness. I've been out here when I was way young. Y'all, I could have legit went missing long time ago, never been seen, heard from ever again, and would nobody have known the difference. Maybe not know anybody would even care, really. And that ain't nothing to brag about, no shit like that or nothing. I'm not coming off like that. But what I'm telling you is I have been in dangerous situations that I know was dangerous situations around dangerous people that was involved in dangerous shit. Where shit could have happened to me before. Then I'd have been given shit before, been drugged before or whatever, and different things like that for persons that want to take advantage of me sexually and different shit like that or whatever. But there was still some type of protection or block or something there. Because I've been in a dangerous situation where I could have smooth vanished and went missing, like you see a lot of these others happen. These things that happened to them, and I did not. This is how I know when I look into these cases, when I see these things, and how I know this is part of my mission to work on this and speak about this, because I can look at it and I can call it bullshit. I can call it for what it is and know that something else is behind it of what is going on. That's all I got to say about that. Okay, guys, thank y'all for listening. Thank y'all for watching. If you want to contact me, follow me, or donate to the channel, the information is in the description box below. As always, guys, y'all take care of yourselves, take care of each other, but most of all, take care of your babies, honey. Remember, this is a wicked, wicked world that we live in. There's wickedness in high places. There's evil that's lurking around each and every corner, even in a neighborhood near you. So y'all watch your surroundings. Watch the company you keep. Watch the surroundings and the company in which your children are in as well. And considering the fact that you never know when someone may betray you, backstab you, try to hurt you, or harm you, honey, keep you some protection on you. Y'all stay awake, stay aware, stay vigilant, and stay prepared, because if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, baby. Until the next time, peace, love, and light. Namaste. I am that I am, created in the image of God.